They said you never amount to anything. Prove them wrong. They think you'll fail. Prove them wrong. They don't see your talents. Show them what you're made of. They think you're going to quit. They think you're going to give in. They don't know anything. They don't see the heart in you. No one knows what you really have inside. Show them. Shock the world. Shock everyone with your hard work. Shock them with your dedication. Shock them with your perseverance. And then shock them all with your results. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Epictetus spoke these words thousands of years ago. They are more important today than ever before. It does not matter what happens to you, but how you react to what happens. That is what will determine your destiny. It does not matter what happens to you, but how you process what happens. Your thoughts about what happens. How you choose to feel about what happens. Your reaction to what happens. And the plan of action you make to respond to what happens. Your boss or crappy job or failing business or poor grades cannot be a problem if you know inside yourself that this is not forever. If you know that you will amount to more than this brief moment in time, if you are committed to do the work required to be better and become more than you are now. The heartbreak you are experiencing might be tough, but it will not determine your life unless you allow it to do so. However you see and respond to any and every event in your life determines your destiny. You have to constantly ask yourself, how can I move forward? How can I move past this? How can I be better? What can I learn from this? Failure hits us all. Heartache hits us all. Problems, people we don't want in our life, illness, disappointment. This is all a normal part of being human. What is not normal is taking in all of that and moving forward anyway. What is not normal is being beaten down by life, time after time, and time after time rising up and saying, is that all you got? What is not normal is seeing the problem in your way as a challenge, as an opportunity to show who you are. Who are you? Who are you? If you're like most people, who you have been is a mere shadow of who you should be and who you could be. What has happened in the past, it really doesn't matter. What matters is who you decide to be now. Who are you going to be from this moment forward? Whatever happens, never ever forget these words. It does not matter what happens to you, but how you react to what happens. That is what will determine your destiny. Whatever happens, you can rise above it. You can defeat it. You can be better for having experienced it. You choose. Choose wisely.
You don't like where you are? Change something. You don't like your body? Change something. You don't like being in debt? Change something. You don't like your job? Change it. Do something about it. You don't like how miserable you are all the time? Change something. Complaining about your situation is not going to change your situation. No one is coming to save you. There's a reason why Einstein labeled the definition of insanity as doing the same thing over and over, but expecting a different result. Nothing will change until you change something. Nothing in your life will improve until you get off your pity potty and improve it yourself. How can it? Seriously, how do you expect anything will change if you don't change anything? 2 + 2 always equals 4. If you want to get to 5, you're going to have to change a number. It's law. It's common sense. You want change? Change something. You want better in your life? Sorry to bring the bad news, but it's you and you alone that is going to have to be better. But that's also the good news, because you are in control. You're in control of how you feel. And you're in control over the improvement that your future can see. If you make daily changes, daily improvements to make your life better, it really is all up to you. Tolstoy once said, "Everyone thinks of changing the world, but no one thinks of changing himself." And that's just it, isn't it? You can't change the world until you change yourself. You can't have better relationships until you are better in relationships. You can't have a better body or health until you make the changes that make them better. You have to take radical and absolute responsibility for everything in your life. Own it all. Another way of saying it would be, everyone wants change, but no one is willing to start with themselves. And that is the only place that will bring change. Be brave enough to look at everything you don't like about your life, not for pity, but with pride, knowing exactly where you're headed, knowing that you're going to make the changes needed to take your life where you want to take it, knowing that it's all on you and you wouldn't have it any other way. Step back and take a look at your life, as if from a bird's eye view, as if it were someone else's life. Then, pretend you're a wise mentor. What do you need to change now so that you can create the future you that you really want to be? What are the big decisions you must make now so you can live with pride tomorrow? Make those changes.
Do you know the best project you'll ever work on? Just in case you didn't know, the best project you'll ever work on is you. There's no project that will give you a greater return on investment. There's no project that will give you better relationships, better results, better finances. There's no project that will give you a better life more than the project of working on yourself. The greatest version of you is waiting for you. But that version will only be realized if you do the work. You must do that work. The problem is, most people aren't willing to put in that work. They sooner pick up a beer before a book because a book might remind them they have a long way to go. And most people aren't willing to go the distance. What they fail to understand, though, is all those easy and comfortable choices now lead to a harder life later. All those choices that require no brain activity now fry your brain later. All of those choices, little by little, add up to a great big problem later. And that problem is called disappointment. And there really could be no greater pain than that of being disappointed in yourself. The good news is that it is never too late to start working on the best version of you. It's never too late to say, today is the day. Today is the first day of the rest of my life. It's never too late to start reversing all the poor decisions you have made by building new, stronger habits that will lead to new, impressive results. Problem number 2, though, is just around the corner. And that problem is that most people don't have the staying power. They either don't see immediate results and quit far too soon, or they get to a certain level, a level far from their actual potential, and then they go back to their old habits, which will bring about the same old results.
Listen to me. You don't need a better phone. You don't need a better home. You don't need better circumstances. You need a better mindset. Mindset is everything. It's the difference between an average life and a magic life. The best version of you is waiting for you to claim, but you'll never see that version if you quit. You'll never know your greatest self if you give up. And how sad would that be? You never meeting the best version of yourself because you gave up too soon. Never knowing how far you could have gone. Always wondering, what if? Forever living in regret, knowing you could have pushed just a little bit harder for a better life. Knowing you could have pushed a little harder to set a different example, to break the invisible limit barrier that has stood for generations. You can be the one to break that barrier. You have to decide. There is no greater project you could ever work on than yourself. The better you are, the better everyone in your world is. Your example is seen by everyone you love. Will they see a positive example, or will they see someone who never pushed for their true potential? Will they see someone who gave everything to be the very best they could be? Or will they see someone who settled for every easy option that was put in front of them? You must fight! You must fight for your best life. Great lives aren't handed out. They don't just appear through Netflix and Facebook. You have to work on you to bring that version out of yourself. And that work is not a one-time thing. It's a lifestyle. It's a commitment. And it's an honor. Start chipping away at everything you want out of your life and replace those things with only things that make you stronger, better, happier. Develop a daily practice that makes you better. Make that practice a habit by doing it every single day. I mean, nothing can get in the way of this daily ritual you create for yourself. Reading, listening, learning, applying, gratitude, meditation, exercise, preparation, health, wealth, everything that matters to you. This is your new life. This is a new you. The best you are creating.
The greatest project you will ever work on deserves priority over everything because it affects everything. Do that work on you. Always.
What if you got the opportunity to start over, to go back, to learn from every mistake, to scrape every lesson from your past, and start with a clean slate? What would you do differently? What lessons have you learned in your past? And how would you apply them if you could start over? What if you had another opportunity to do better, to be better? Would you take it? You get that opportunity every day. We all get that opportunity every day. It's called waking up. Every day you wake up is a blessing, and you should never take that blessing for granted. You can choose to start over. You can choose today to do better. You can choose to live with a clean slate, which means you let go of your past and focus on now, right now. What are you going to do right now to create a better future for yourself? What plans are you going to make now for today and in the future to ensure this new version of you is better than the last? Will your future self be proud of you? Will your tomorrow self be proud of you by the work you do today, by the person you are today? You have to earn that future pride. If you're not putting in the work today, your future will pay the price. Let go of who you were. If you don't, you'll never know who you truly can be. Let go of who you were and focus on who you will become.
Every morning you wake up, remind yourself that you have another opportunity to experience your greatest day. Another opportunity to push yourself. Another opportunity to set an example. Another opportunity to learn something that will make you better. Another opportunity to enjoy the day, to enjoy other people, to enjoy life. You are blessed to get the opportunity of life. Make the most of it.
Create the best version of you. Start today.
What do you do? What do you do when the mountain seems too large? When the weight of the world feels too heavy? When the burden is too much to carry? When the hole seems too deep to climb out? What do you do when it all seems impossible? You might be going through something right now. It might be frustrating. You might be working hard to change and not seeing any results. And you may have tried almost everything and nothing has worked. You can be frustrated, but you cannot quit. Because quitting is the only way to guarantee failure. Quitting is the only way to guarantee the suffering stays.
No matter how you feel, keep going. When it seems unlikely, when it seems impossible, when it seems like there's no way out, I tell myself this: day by day, one day at a time, I will be closer. Step by step, one step at a time, I will be closer. Choice by choice, one choice at a time, I will be better.
If I look at the enormous mountains ahead, I might never take that first step. But if I take that first step, and my focus is always on the next step, and I continue to take those strong steps forward, soon I will have gained so much strength and so much progress that I will have no choice but to finish my journey.
If I tackle my challenges day by day, and my focus is on improving every day, not by conquering everything immediately, just improving every day. I will improve every day.
With progress comes momentum, and the two together with consistency makes change.
If my goal is to be closer to my destination every day, to be stronger every day, it won't be long until I see progress. And that progress will create confidence and strength to move forward again. I will be stronger every day. I will be closer every day. Don't give up. Give yourself one day of commitment, one day of intention, one day of focus. One day where you love yourself enough to make powerful choices that will benefit your life. One day where you care enough about your life to stand up for what really matters to you. One day where you are strong enough to say no to everything that makes you feel less than the powerful force you are. One day, just one day. Conquer one day. Give yourself the gift of one day. Day by day, one day at a time, I will be closer. Step by step, one step at a time, I will be closer. Choice by choice, one choice at a time, I will be better. I will not quit. I know it will be hard, and I know it will be worth it. I know I deserve it, and I'm strong enough to do this. No matter how low you feel, you can get through this. Take it step by step, one day at a time. Life can be brutal. Life can be unforgiving. If I had to sum up in one word the difference between the greats and the average, the difference between the successful and the nobodies of the world, one word, one attribute to describe the difference: discipline. If you don't have the discipline, you can forget about the trophy. You can forget about the success, the greatness. All champions have discipline. It's the discipline to work hard. You know, not when everyone is watching, but when no one is watching. When the fans aren't there. When the coach isn't there. When it's just you and your character. The discipline to eat strong, healthy foods when you have other tempting options. When those around you might not be so strong. The discipline to say no when those around you choose to be average. The discipline to keep going when it hurts. Because life doesn't give you what you want. It gives you what you deserve. And if you haven't worked for it, if you haven't sacrificed for it, if you haven't given your all, then you don't deserve it. And you won't get it. Push through the pain. On the other side is growth. When pain comes, that means it's time to show character. Show me your character. Remain disciplined. Stay strong. When it all seems hopeless, keep plugging away. Nothing can stop you if you don't stop for anything. Don't stop for anything. Never break your discipline. Remain faithful to yourself and your vision. When it gets painful, push harder. Push through the pain. You gotta have the discipline to do 11 when your opponent stops at 10. The discipline to keep going when it hurts. Because life doesn't give you what you want. It gives you what you deserve. And if you haven't worked for it, if you haven't sacrificed for it, if you haven't given your all, then you don't deserve it, and you won't get it. Show your character. Remain disciplined. Stay strong. Don't say why the pain. Don't say why me. Say try me. Say, is that all you've got? Give me more. Keep plugging away when there seems to be no hope of victory. When you don't see the results, hang in there. Be strong. Be brave. Remain disciplined. And your time will come.
So you failed? You're not a failure. You messed up? It's okay. Your whole life isn't messed up. You made a mistake? Your entire life is not a mistake. This is just a small moment in time in the context of a long life. Every failure, every mistake, every major mess up can be the best thing that ever happened to you if you learn from it. It could literally be the moment that changes your entire life for the better. A moment you decide no more. A moment you declare never again. A moment you demand better from yourself. A moment you reject low standards of living and demand higher standards for the rest of your life. What can you learn from the situation? What can you take responsibility for? What can you do better next time? What can you do? I want you to burn that phrase into your brain. What can I do? No matter what the situation is, no matter how big the challenge seems, always ask, what can I do? In asking the question, you are open to there being an answer. If you are willing to look for the answer and willing to fight for the solution, it is only a matter of time before you find it.
I love failing. It forces me to dig deeper, to work harder, to analyze my life, to question everything. Failing forces me to be better. Failing forces me to grow. When I fail, I learn more. When I fail, I grow more. When I fail, I get hungrier. Failure means I am pushing myself to the limit. It's a loss. It's not a life sentence. In the game of life, you can lose several times, but still be a champion. Failure is never something that should stop you from going after your goals and dreams. It's something to learn from. Fail, learn, grow, try again.
You don't like how you look? What can you do to make it better? Are you unhealthy? Are you sick or unwell? What can you do better to start feeling better? There's always something you can do. What can you do? What area of life are you not satisfied with? Is there an area you are ashamed of? Is there an area of your life where you are living below your own standards? What can you do to make that better? Are you underperforming financially? What can you learn to make your financial situation better? Can you work harder or longer or smarter? What can you do? How are your relationships? Can your relationship with your partner or friends or family be better? Don't ask what they can do to make it better. What can you do to make it better?
What can I do to make my life better? What can I do to improve myself so I can be better for everyone I care about? What can I do today? What new habits can I implement every morning? How can I improve my health? How can I improve my business? How can I improve my relationships with my friends and family? What can I do?
No matter what the situation, and no matter how hard it seems, you can always make it better. You can make it better with intention and effort. Set the intention to improve those areas of your life you are not satisfied with, and put in the effort required to make them better.
My life is my responsibility. I'm not waiting around for someone else to make me great. If I want it, I have to work for it. If I put in the work, I will get it.
Start with the question, what can I do? There is always something you can do.
I dare you to disappear for a year. No posting, no boasting, just focusing on you, working on you, improving you, creating the best version of yourself. I dare you.
I don't want to be here the same time next year, so I'm gonna disappear. Focus on me, work on me, improve me, create the best version of me. I'm gonna let go of everything that is negative in my life and work and work and work until my life is a representation of who I want to be, someone I am proud to be.
Sacrifice behind closed doors so more doors will open for you in the future. Work like crazy in silence and let success be your noise.
I'm going to be quiet, put my head down, and work until my results can speak for me in every area of my life.
If you are not where you want to be in life, maybe it is about time you started talking less and working more. Lock the world out for a week, a month, a year, however long it takes. Shut out everything, all distractions, all drama, all negativity, and focus on you. Do the work you need to do on you, so in the future, you will be where you need to be. Do the work you do not want to do now, so you will be where you want to be in the future.
You have to learn how to say no. You have to learn how to say no to everything that is taking you further away from the life you want. The parties, the drinking, the bad influences, social media, whatever it is for you. If you are not where you want to be, don't complain about it. You can do something about it. It's all on you.
You decide how you spend your time every day, and how you spend that time is what determines the quality of your future. You have the power to create your future because you decide how you spend every minute of every day of your life. Will you spend it on social media or in self-development? Will you spend it complaining or improving yourself? Will you spend your time talking about what you're going to do or actually doing it? Will you spend your time like most people do, wasting it away, getting through the day, waiting for the weekend, or will you make sacrifices now for a better tomorrow?
There's a quote I heard recently that sums it up for me. People want your spot until they realize what it takes to play your position. People think I'm lucky. They think I live a blessed life, but they got no idea how hard I work every day to be here. I work my ass off to be here. I work my ass off every day to be here. I put in the work every single day to be where I am and to get to where I want to go. And the truth is, most people aren't willing to put in that amount of work.
I dare you to disappear for a year. No posting, no boasting, just focusing on you, working on you, improving you, creating the best version of yourself.
I don't need attention. I need to improve me. And that's what I'm going to do. If you don't see me for a while, just know I am good. I'm better than good. I am working. I am improving. I'm becoming someone I am proud of.
Success is not given. It is earned. It doesn't come cheap. You have to pay the price if you want a great life. The sacrifice, the hard work, the dedication, the discipline. You'll have to miss out on a lot. But because of that, you will gain more. The thing is, most people aren't willing to sacrifice their comfort now for that pride later. Most people choose the easy road now, and then they get mad because that road took them to a harder life later. You gotta take the hard road now if you want the easier life later. If you are seeking attention, you're not paying attention to the right things. Become a ghost. Don't talk about what you're up to. Shock the world with your improvements over time. Remain humble and dedicated to your ultimate vision. Sacrifice behind closed doors so more doors can be opened in your future. Your life in 10 years, your improvements in 1 year, they are the result of the sacrifices you make. The work you put in today, put in that work. The rewards in your life come from the work you put in behind closed doors. Put in that work. Change your life. There are moments in life, many moments, where you will choose, consciously or unconsciously, life or death. You will choose if your dreams will die with you, or you will live your fullest potential while you are alive. There are moments that will define you. There are moments that will grow you or kill you a little more deep in your soul. Sadly, not many people stand up to those moments. Most people cower and quit. If you've done that before, make the decision now to never accept it again. You are more than that. What do those moments look like? It's when you've been working on your dream for years. You're out of money. Everyone close to you is telling you to give up, telling you to take the job, play it safe. But you dig deeper. You look at what you've done wrong. You learn more. You work harder. You find a different path. You sacrifice. You do whatever it takes to make that dream come to life. It's when you're in the gym and your muscles are burning. You think you've got one left, but you dig deeper and you discover you have 3, 4, 5. That's how muscles grow. When it's pushed past the resistance, that's how you grow in life. It's when you're on the field and you're dead on your feet. You've already given everything you have inside you, but someone gets past you. Your team is relying on you. You're dead inside, but you dig deep and find some life. You dig deep and find something that is not of this world. It's from someplace greater than you, and you make that tackle for your team. When you can walk off the field knowing you've given beyond everything, that's winning. You can win or lose the game, but you'll never truly win inside your soul unless you know you've given everything. The same is true in life. Only you know if you've really given your all, not just great effort until things went wrong, not just working hard for a year before things got hard, so you quit and gave up on your dream. I mean, really giving your heart and soul. I mean, when you are dead on your feet, when you are buried by all the crap life piles on you, but you dig deeper and find life. You dig deep in your soul and discover you got more. You have more inside. You have more inside. One more rep, one more lap, one more year, one more call, one more course, one more book. You have more. There is life inside you that you haven't even touched. Dig deeper. Most people have conditioned themselves to take the easy option in life. It doesn't work out in your business. Take the easy way out. Take the job. Getting up early is too hard in winter. Take the easy option. Sleep in. You failed. It's not for you. Take the easy option. Quit. No! In those moments you discover your true self. And you choose right then the road to character or the road to misery. The road to growth or the road to suffering. The road to death or the road to life. Because you will die inside if you don't dig deep for the life you really want. You say you have tried everything. Dig deeper. You feel like there's nothing left inside. Dig deeper. You're getting okay results. Dig deeper. You may have achieved more than anyone in your family. Dig deeper. Life is growth. Standing still is death. There is life if you are willing to dig deeper inside yourself. I don't know about you, but I will never want to pay the price it costs to quit. The cost of giving up is too much for me to bear. If you are ordering easy, I hope you enjoyed the dessert. It is the disgusting taste of regret. I'm ordering growth every time. The option that enables character. I suggest you do the same. Dig deeper.
Boys Said I could call, but I never did. Thought I had time like every kid. Now you're gone and the phone don't ring. Just an old man's voice on a borrowed machine. It's too late for sorry, too late for true. All I got left is a name and a room. And a mirror I don't look in much, 'cause it shows a man who gave up touch. I buried my pride like I buried you, under whiskey nights and worn out shoes. I ain't cried, but the hurt still comes in the shape of your face when I was young. It's too late for sorry, too late for true. All I got left is a name and a room, and a mirror I don't look in much, 'cause it shows a man who gave up touch. I thought I'd be better, but I stayed the same. Too late for sorry, too drunk for shame. I live my life like a match in the wind. Thought I could outrun the judgment within. Carried secrets like oil on my skin. But fire found every place I've been. A voice in the flame said, son, be still. I break what I burn, but I bend it to heal. Fire never lies, it'll burn what ain't true. Strip down your pride till there's nothing but you. All my scars, all my cries ain't hidden from the heat, 'cause the fire never lies. They said the furnace ain't meant for the saved, but the good get tried just the same. I heard him in the crackle and spark, not in the light but the holy dark. He don't just cleanse, he consumes, till there's nothing left but an empty tomb. Fire never lies, it'll burn what ain't true. Strip down your pride till there's nothing but you. All my sins, all my ties, burn clean in the flame, 'cause the fire never lies. I seen liars quote the word, but the flame don't flinch catch when the truth gets heard. You can fool men with a holy disguise, but not the one where the fire never lies. Fire never lies. It'll test your soul, melt down your idols, make the broken whole. Let it judge, let it rise. I'll meet my God where the fire never lies. Fire never lies.
Smoke in the sky, my hands in the dirt, carrying the weight, the sin and the hurt. Thought I was done, thought I was through, but mercy came running and pulled me through. Ash and glory, pain and grace. I've walked through fire, felt his embrace. Through every shadow, every story, from the ash to the glory, he's still writing my story. Through the fire, I stood in the rain, danced with my demons, fought through the pain. From dusk to dawn, his light broke free. Now the grave can't hold what he made in me. Ash and glory, pain and grace. I've walked through fire, felt his embrace. Through every shadow, every story, from the ash to the glory, he's still writing my story. Time to weep and time to sing, time for war and time for the king. Every tear was worth the fight when morning broke the endless night. Ash and glory, pain and grace. I've walked through fire, felt his embrace. Through every shadow, every story, from the ash to the glory, he's still writing my story. From the ash to the glory, from the ash to the glory, he's still writing my story.
Said, boy, things are getting better. They weren't talking about today. 6 months under the weather, dope, sick, and looking great. My best friend said when he saw me, brother, you've seen better days. I said, bright, oh baby, no attention, no mind. I burn bright and watch me fade away. Ooh, up in smoke, hey, up in smoke. Let it all fade away. Up in smoke, hey, up in smoke. Let it all fade away. Ooh, been a year now since my baby caught me moaning another's name. Said it was just one night, it didn't mean a damn thing. I wanna make you my wife, and she don't play that game. I cry, baby, please, I'm sorry. Oh, what we had, you can't throw that away. Well, the woman's so cold, you know, she packed up her things and she hit the room. Too little and too damn late. Up in smoke, hey, up in smoke. Let it all fade away.